Hello, here we are again. Okay, so I'm going to do some warrior sequences now, and I would ask that you need to warm up your body a little bit first. Okay, so either do one of my other sequences, my seated sequences, or just generally move around and just warm up the muscles before you start. Okay, now always before yoga practice we have to come in to the room, to our space, whatever space we're using, because yoga is unique because when we exercise with yoga we use our mind combined with our breath connected to our body. That's the difference between yoga and other forms of fitness. Okay, so I'm just going to come into the room very slowly. Okay, so just get comfortable in a standing position. Relax your shoulders down, relax your hands. Okay, take your breath. We're going to take 3 breaths together. Deep breath into the belly. And release. Another deep breath into the belly. Then into the chest. And release. Another deep breath into the belly. Into the chest. Expand your chest and fill until you can't take in any more air, then slowly release. Okay, allow your breathing to come back to normal. Bring your feet wide. Okay, now line up the edges of your feet with the walls, or if you're using a mat, you can line up your feet with the edges of your mat. Okay, now stand tall. All right, lift up, so lift your body up through your spine. Okay, your center of gravity is going right through the middle. Okay, from your head through to the floor. All right, you're going to turn out 1 foot. Okay, we always do everything on both sides in yoga. Okay, so at the moment my legs are straight. Take your mind down the back edge of the back leg. Now tip into that foot, so tip onto the back edge of that foot and just bring the arch of your foot, just lift that a little. Okay, so you literally tip that leg over. Now both of my hips are facing forwards. Okay, I'm going to ease into my knee at the front. All right, now you might just need to adjust to make that comfortable, especially if you're a little older. If you have arthritis in your hips, which I do have, sometimes this hip can get a little uncomfortable. You might need to just adjust that heel if you feel a little ping there. Okay, now this front knee is really important. The knee needs to be aimed sort of past your middle toe, if you like, towards the outside toe. What we don't want is for this knee to be coming inwards over the big toe. I'm going to turn myself around so that you can see this. So, okay, so if ever you did ballet when you were little, good toes, naughty toes, remember that? Okay, so this is good knee and naughty knee. All right, so if you see a slant along that way, I want you to move that knee backwards. Now notice what that does to the muscle here. Okay, it contracts that muscle, and that's what we're looking for. That's the key thing. Warriors are about strength. All right, yes, we can increase flexibility. The lower you go, the more your hips will open and the more strength you will need in your quad muscles. But really, warriors are about strength in your core and your glute muscles. Okay, so let's come back. Always come out, take a break. Don't hold the position while I'm chatting away. All right, so come back. Okay, back edge of the back foot, knee going over that little toe. Now bring yourself back to the front, so your back shoulder is in line with your back hip. Okay, your front shoulder is in line with this hip. All right, so this hip is facing forwards. Inhale and bring your arms up. Okay, squeeze those abdominals in. You can smile, it's allowed. Okay, now you can stand here, you can release all your muscles. I'm going to release everything now. My belly's going to come out, my hips are going to come out, my knees coming over, I'm still in warrior. This is warrior 2, but I'm not really getting much benefit out of this. And actually, my quad muscles are now already starting to tell me that they're not happy. So bring that knee back, tip the back edge of the back foot over, squeeze that belly and lift your chest. Okay. Take a deep breath in and then take your eye gaze over your front arm. Wonderful. Keep breathing. Now check your hips. I have a tendency to let my hips go back. Bring those hips under. All right, keep them under control. So if I came to poke you now, your muscles here and your stomach are strong and the muscles here are strong. Okay, take a deep breath. Open your front arm, your front hand, okay, towards the ceiling. Lift that arm up and let the back arm fall down. Now keep the tension in both glute muscles and your abdominals, and just take this back shoulder back as far as you can. Okay. Take a deep breath in and reach up. And then come back to warrior two. Relax your arms down. We're going to turn this front foot, turn that back around, turn the other one out. Okay? So again, line yourself up so that the back edge of your back foot, you've got that weight going in there, lift up that inner arch, check in with this knee. Remember, good knee, naughty knee. All right, so ease into that knee and open it out. Now adjust your foot. You might need to adjust your foot because our hips are all unique. Our bone structures are all different, so find what works for you. Check in with those hips. Again, my tendency is to do this. Bring it in, okay? Bring the knee down, lift up, back shoulder, back hip. Inhale. Stretch out those arms. Exhale, release your shoulders. Inhale again. Turn your head over your front arm. Keep breathing. Open out your front hand. Inhale and reach up. Exhale, relax your shoulders. Keep the tension in your abs and your glute muscles. Inhale. Release this arm back down. Bring the back arm up. Back to warrior two. Take another breath. Turn your eye gaze back to the front. Relax your arms down. Straighten your front leg, turn that leg around. Okay, so just allow your toes to go slightly out, so you've got a little bit of an angle on these feet. Okay, so if I was teaching with a mat, I'd say point your toes to the edges of your mat. All right, we're going to roll the shoulders back. Okay, we're going to ease into the knees. Now notice my hips are coming straight down, okay? So watch yourself, because this is not what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for, okay? Nice tight abdominals. All right, you might need to adjust your heels, get comfortable, okay? Take your breaths. Bring your hands to heart center. Inhale and reach up. Squeeze and stretch your abdominals and exhale, release your arms down. Okay, inhale and reach up. This time just let one arm come down and lean over towards that arm, and then take your eye gaze past your elbow and just push that top shoulder a little bit further back. Inhale, reach up with that one arm, relax it down. Okay, inhale, reach up. Just check that your hips are still under your control. Okay, leave the opposite arm up, relax the other down, so you're coming over into the other side. Okay, so you've got a nice stretch going all the way down the side of your body. Take your eye gaze past your elbow. Inhale, reach up with that one arm, relax it down. You're not thinking about your legs anymore, are you? Okay, straighten them up. All right, now gently tip forwards. Again, you might need to just adjust your heels. Push your heels out slightly. Squeeze your abdominals as you come down, okay? Support your body. See if you can come down so that you put your body parallel to the floor. Okay. Eye gaze straight down to the floor. Lengthen through your neck. Push your shoulders away from your ears. Okay. Okay, now see if you can reach your fingertips to the floor. All right, now if you want to take a break, you can get a cushion or a couple of books you can also place your fingers on. All right, we're going to place one hand down on the floor. Now, if you can place your hand all the way down, go ahead. If not, just use your fingertips. You're going to squeeze your abdominals as tight as you can. Then bring the other arm to your shoulder and then behind you. Don't worry where that arm is going, just lift it up behind you. Then you're going to use this arm at the bottom to gently push you so that you can turn to the side. Okay, so you can turn your head to the side or you can bring it back down in front of you. Okay, take a breath. Just watch the opposite hip to your back arm. It will have followed you, so push it back. Okay, bring that back arm back to the shoulder, back down to the floor. So we change sides. Watch those abdominals, keep them pulled in. Lift your opposite arm to your shoulder, reach it out behind you, and then use this bottom hand to gently twist through your torso. You can take your eye gaze to the side if you want to, or bring it back down to the floor. Okay, take a breath. And then bring the back arm to the shoulder, back down to the floor. Okay, now bend into your knees and then walk yourself up your own body. Lift yourself up, stand tall, roll your shoulders, walk your feet in, nice and slowly. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that short sequence. We're going to take our breaths, so if you just come to the top of the mat or the center of your space, bring your eye gaze towards the floor, relax your shoulders, take a breath. Release, take another breath, take it into your chest and release. Take another breath, expand it into your chest, slowly release. Well done. Thank you for watching.